tribe. Hello Virgo, welcome back. Those of you who are new, welcome. Now I trust that you guys will have a very happy new year and a wonderful Christmas as well. I probably should have said that first. Now, those of you who have followed me all year, thank you, deeply appreciate it. It's been wonderful. You've become like a family to me. Just keep yourself safe. This is a new addition to the channel. So this is your abundance and career spread. So it's any blocks coming up. It's a way of looking at things, and it's how to directly deal with it. Now, if you are needing an emergency booking, the link is directly below. Although certain days are filling up fast, I also do still have places available in an event of an emergency. So feel free to inbox me or make contact. Okay, now for your money and your abundance and your career, what's crowning you is love and passion. Now, some of you, it can be that you do have an offer coming in. Some of you are looking at what actually directly makes you feel passionate about your career field, about how to look at your money, and it can be that you're getting to a point you're seeing something very differently. You're trying to be more gentle with yourself. You're trying to get the balance with situations, but it can be that you're looking at something in a romanticized way to a degree that it's like it's fresh. So there's going to be turning over a new leaf. Now, at the heart of the matter, what you're directly wanting, although you know what you're wanting, at the heart of where you've come from or directly dealing with, it can be that somebody else has had one up on you. And you're looking at it and you're like, I've had a heck of a year. I really need to look at this differently. Now, this can be in finances, it's affecting you. So it can be for some of you that finances have been due to situations in your life that are transpired, and it can be a new person coming into your life, helping you just at a financial level. Now, that can be a very different message. So some of you may have gone through a separation and divorce, and there is a connection coming in that is at a financial level going to support you moving forward. Now, in career, it can be for some of you that you're swapping the energy in which you're directly applying yourself to the job, as well as it may be that you're seeing a direct situation you're currently at the moment. It's just not serving you any longer. Now, maybe that you're aware of an enemy within the career field, and you're sort of really being very cautious about it because you've been betrayed by them before. If that's so, be very mindful of it, but I feel you're going to look at it in a very different way. You're going to try and take a different approach connected to it. Now, I've got this in a sense of a left or right situation. Two ways you can look at it, two roads you can go, as well as week by week. Now, the obstacles on one way of looking at it is, in order to move out of that position, there may be upheaval. So you're aware of that factor. You're thinking, if this doesn't directly relate to me, then I may need to move. It can be for some of you spiritually moving out of connections and moving away because you have been betrayed in the past and you're fearing that the same thing will happen. Again, this can be just completely connected to employment. Now, on the cash component, if it was just cash related, again, it's saying similar things. You're trying to avoid catastrophes. You've learnt from the past. The Venus retrograde would have and is giving most of us that aspect of clarity, and we're directly applying it now. And then before you know it, we're moving forward to 2019, which is going to take me ages to get used to saying that. In the way you need to look at it is, what are you taking away from the horrendous transformation we've had of this year moving forward? And what do we need to leave behind? The tools that we've had connected to our transformation is really what's going to take us forward into the following year with a very sturdy foundation. Even if you are in the midst of not feeling that now, whatever needs to be left behind, trust in the process that this side of the fence is going to be a very grounded side of the fence. There is going to be support. You're building your foundation. Whatever's taken from you, it was a broken brick in the wall, you can retrieve your situation back at a financial, emotional, or spiritual level. Okay, what you can do. It can be that you're concerned about children. It can be that you're trying to build your nest egg up. What you can do is focus on these aspects. Focus on the bonuses and direct situations. I feel it's starting small, becoming bigger. What you're not seeing is your ambition and drive can take you anywhere in the world, and that you really do have a lot of passion. Once you do start moving, you're in it and there's no turning back. You have this energy where it is incredibly professional, and when you're absorbed, providing you had that passion and that loving and that kind energy, people misinterpret that energy. They really misinterpret it as weakness at times. It's very educated, very professional. So I feel you've got a lot to offer, especially since there's going to be an aspect of a manifestation coming through for you. Now, the actions. It can be that there can be a position physically offered. For some of you, it can be where you're moving out of one romantic situation into another, and it's going to change the financial position of your future. For others of you, the obstacles might have been somebody that wasn't learning about the aspects of cash, that wasn't changing their frequency. Again, it's strange. I'm getting two messages coming through in your finances. We can't make it what it's not. The messages that are coming through is some of you are physically doing a swap of a relationship. Others of you are changing the dynamic where you're taking accountability where perhaps the other person hasn't. Some of you are looking at an employment basis, people being snide, and looking at it and going, I thought they'd changed, they haven't. I might need to change my approach or my position. Now, what you're wanting, what you can control is what you love, what you put your energy towards, family, your entitlements, your belief in yourself. Regardless of what you're not seeing is something's changed, and it is moving, and it is tying up a karmic cycle. The actions, pride comes before a fall. Even if it's the other person, even if it's you, it doesn't matter. It's still moving. There is a transformation coming. This transformation is going to change your money. I feel a lot of luck around it, regardless of what you are seeing. I feel a lot of luck around you. Anything you're manifesting in, I feel luck. Okay, your first week. Openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. That's what you're holding the frequency in. And again, this can be connected to romantic relationships. So it can be you're meditating upon a dynamic you're in, and shared finance, shared money. It can be connected to your employer, whether you feel spiritually connected to it, that you want to put your love and your passion directly into the job. By the second week, you may need to really go into your intuition. It may be like the moon energy, really having a hunch, but not really seeing anything. Again, your belief in yourself and being able to have that master of alchemy, which is really the energy that's oozing through your reading. I feel, don't lose faith in yourself. Look at it from a different perspective, because there is a transformation. No matter what way you go, there's a transformation that's beautiful. Week 3. Education. Now, again, intuition. You have the intelligence to know the truth that no matter what path you choose, it's going to bounce back perfectly. It's almost like releasing the Titan. By the 4th week, you may hold on to your money a bit tighter, but you're saving for a big investment. It can be you're being cautious. I actually don't feel a huge concern connected to money, as much as integrity connected to individuals around you. But I feel you've quietly been aware of this regardless, and it's like you're like, not even slipping away in the night. I know what my rights are. I know what I'm made of, be it at the job you're going to stay at, how you're going to deal with your cash component. You have an ingenious idea of how to transform a given situation in your life, and I feel you're going to do it. Now, the tools you have is that you have the vigor, the health, and the agility to be able to do this. So you got the power, you got the passion, and you're going to be able to connect it each week in using, where your openness is, how you're passionate about the situation, your intuition, even if you can't see it. your intelligence, you know, your finances that you've accumulated to put forward. It's moving forward. Some of you, I feel you may even be moving home or addressing a home related. It just feels move of home for some of you. Supporting you. What supports you? Being grounded. It can be a grounded individual, separate. It can be a friend, a lover, a partner, or a family member. But it feels more your energy to the core. This very strong backbone. What guides you? Discord. So in this energy, what is guiding you is your intuition has told you for a while something's changing. Many may not know you have been quietly preparing behind the scenes, intuitively perhaps, emotionally, spiritually, but nevertheless, life and its lessons, regardless, have prepared you for this moment. Now, interesting. 5 is all about unions, reunions. Bringing things together. You're ready. You're ready to deal with things. You sensed and knew they were coming. Now, again, it's like when you look at the card, there is a halo behind the head and you have a circle in the front of you. Now, this can be connected to an eclipse time of a transformation for you. Now, that can be flowing through to the following year. I'll have to check the eclipse season again. Fairly sure in January there is an eclipse. There is a date and a point in time that is very profound for you. Now, the moon and the sun being in transit together as well, that is a message I'm getting, but I feel there is a transformation coming. Love and light, Happy New Year, and Merry Christmas. God bless.